Damn, I thought she was getting sued. Well, I thought she was going to jail, but she's getting sued. What happened? Sssnpierwolf. I stopped watching her a long time ago.
This influencer is really
Like
popular
high
and
school.
really successful, but she has a problem. This guy is after a big chunk of her money.
Really?
So one day, a long time ago, she would play video games online,
She used to
and she
date
met
him.
this guy.
Yeah.
Let's call her Assassin Dog, and him Bacon. So Assassin
Bacon.
Dog and
I'm
Bacon
dead.
become friends. But Bacon is really into her, and he's a smooth talker.
I got a message from this guy and he was like, I would drag my balls through a field of broken glass just to hear you fart through a walkie-talkie.
And I guess
That's
that
crazy.
did it, because Assassin Dog fell in love. With Bacon, he suddenly approached her with an idea.
It was, yeah, everybody was like, how the hell did he get her? Like, how?
They would create a new YouTube channel together, a gaming channel, where he would play the games and he'd send her the footage. And she would pretend she was playing and react. So he would be behind the scenes, she would be the face, and they'd co-own it 50-50. And the business plan worked, like really
That's
well.
crazy.
The channel blew up, getting tens of
I didn't know
millions of
that.
followers over the years. And they started other channels together, those channels blew up too. Then they get this other idea to evolve away from gaming and into more reaction content, where basically Assassin Dog would watch TikToks and react like,
Whoa!
and Bacon would
Fake ass
allegedly
laugh.
still be the brains of it, working behind the scenes. And those videos blew up, eventually getting the main YouTube channel to over 34 million subscribers. Damn.
If that's all true, then he deserves a cut. Like, because that's basically a teamwork. That's a partnership. He deserves a cut. I'm sorry.
Now this couple, who at this point was
50-50.
married, they were raking in tons of cash. They buy a $7 million house. She wins
Half
a
of that.
Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards for gaming. Things were
Damn.
going great for them.
And then he
until
cheated?
they weren't.
He cheated,
One
right?
day,
I
sadly,
think I
they
remember
split
this.
up and filed for divorce.
We broke up. He broke up with me.
Oh.
We still have a house. We have a house together. He doesn't
broke
want
up
to
with her?
leave. I don't want to leave.
And that is where
I
it
forgot
got
what happened.
real ugly. She allegedly started doing brand deals without him and taking all the money. She created several spin-off YouTube channels using the company name. She allegedly changed the passwords on the Instagram account they
Oh, yeah,
co-owned,
you can't do
locking him
that.
out.
You can't
She
do
stole
that.
hard drives and phones out of the house that had company data on them.
Allegedly.
And Bacon, he sees all this and he's pissed. So he changes the password and locks her out of the main YouTube channel.
Oh.
You know, the one with 34 million subscribers. So they're both holding hostage. Like I said, real ugly. Now eventually she returned the devices and he let her into the YouTube. But that wasn't enough of a resolution, because he sued her. And in the lawsuit, he basically argues that she can't go on and use the brand to make money and exclude him from all that revenue. Because remember, they
That's he should win that. Like, he should win that. If he was actually behind it and he could prove that they did it together and all of that, and he was like her manager, or then yeah.
started it together, and he claims he owns 50%.
Yeah.
Now, this lawsuit, it's still pending. But let me say this. Most of this information is
Alleged.
and
Alleged,
all based
of
on the
course.
complaint in the lawsuit he filed. So this whole story is all from his
If it is true, then he does deserve 50%. If it's not, then nah.
perspective. We don't yet know what her perspective
But then again, there's always, well, don't they live in AZ? I think I heard this a while ago. I think they do live in AZ. I don't know if AZ has that rule that California has, like after 7 years of marriage, then everything is for both of you guys, right? So like, not like, and like stuff you brought in before the marriage, and then after this, everybody's.
is. Or how she's gonna react to this. But I imagine she's probably gonna react like,
Whoa!
Yo, bro, I was back in the Call of Duty days. I was in the community, bro. And I remember when that scandal came out of her faking her videos.
I didn't.
That shit blew up.
I didn't remember
It was
about her
so
faking her
mind-blowing.
videos.
She was faking gameplay. There was her, and there was another nigga named.
I didn't watch her gameplay videos. I only seen her with like the React content, and that was like high school, and then I stopped watching her after that, like very fast.
Unit back in, and he faked the first ever nuke or the fast. Yeah, that guy.
Fastest,
Yeah, he
On
faked
Terminal.
the fastest ever nuke.
On
It
Terminal.
was on Wasteland, wasn't
No,
it?
it was on Terminal.
So like, yeah, so then that guy faked the gameplay, and that was the first time we've ever even like thought of we haven't even fathomed the idea of fake gameplay back then.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he became so notorious and hated, and then all of that hate like built up, and he eventually, I think he just stopped making videos, and then
No, he tried to
play it off for a while. He played it, but
And
his
then
videos like
it
they
was
were doing
done. It was
horrible.
done. Once they realized like what he did, it was done.
Yeah, and now and then Sniperwolf was the next person that was caught like with fake gameplay, but she denied it for a while too, bro.
The reason why this is so interesting because our stance has been pretty legendary on trying to get 50-50 type shit, and because we have play the clip, man. Play the clip, man.
If Rico's starting a business
and I'm answering the phones.
Exactly.
And
That's
we
what I'm
get
saying.
married, but the
No,
business.
I can't, because this fucking example that they keep bringing up, we're not fucking. Look. Let me go ahead and say this right now. Let me say this right fucking now. We are not talking about this fucking fantasy world where Bonnie and Clyde came up together off the same lick,
yeah.
and then you think that y'all should divvy up the pie. No. We're talking about you as a woman, the same fucking people was talking about giving women allowances. You as a woman was not as financially stable as the man, which is much more common than you and your girlfriend got together and y'all built this business up and you was answering the phones while he was out in the parking lot working on the cars. And then y'all got together and y'all made Mr. and Mrs. Mechanic Shop. No, not that scenario. The scenario where he already had it.
What if I told you that you can use motion array to improve your videos fast? For example,
he was already financially stable. You know, we had famous iconic clips of us laughing at women wanting 50-50, but in this situation, the man wants 50-50 now.
If that's what they agreed to, then that's fair. Like, originally, if that's what they agreed to, that's fair. In all reality, Sssnpierwolf wouldn't be in a position to make all these channels if her gaming channel wasn't successful. And if she's not good at the game, and that nigga is, and so that's what put her on, then she's just a face. That's like the equivalent to a writer writing for an artist. Like, the artist is going to be the face that gets all the recognition.
Yeah, but you still get 50. You still get your revenues or royalties.
Album notes, bro, you're going to see all the people that were present, all the producers that were relevant, all the writers that were relevant. In this instance, it just was fraudulent because she didn't cite another person as help. She didn't say this is his gameplay. I'm pretending to play it, right?
Now they do have in the legal documents that he's filing for the divorce for the money. There's like a lot of evidence pointing to the fact that the company that they started, I think it's called Red or something like that.
Young is, and at all relevant times mentioned herein, a co-manager and 50% member of Channel Red. Defendant Aaliyah Shalish, on or about February 8th, 2017, Young and Shalish jointly formed a Channel Red in the state of Arizona. That's the company that he is apparently using to sue her, which she also apparently owns 50% of. Pursuant to the articles of the organization of Channel Red, both Young and Shalish were listed as managers and members of the limited liability company. Pursuant of the articles of the organization of Channel Red, Young was designated as the statutory agent of Channel Red. As of the date or filing of this complaint, both Young and Shalish remain listed as managers and members of Channel Red. As of the date of filing this complaint, Young remains the statutory agent of Channel Red. In organizing and or otherwise establishing Channel Red, Young and Shalish entered to the verbal operating agreement, whereby each of them owned 50% of the membership interest in Channel Red.
Always get it in writing or at least text.
Agreed to split all profits arising from the business and operations of Channel Red equally.
There's a lot of what's called.
If they have an operating agreement for their company, then she's cooked. Like, by the law of the operating agreement, they have to execute on it. And so, like, the way it's presented, this kind of looks like a home run hit for him. And he's probably just going to get bought out. What's most likely going to happen is she's going to have to buy him out of his 50%, which will be millions of dollars if she wants to continue using the Sssnpierwolf brand. Otherwise, she's going to have to make a new channel and come up with a different name. It's the same face, really. She can't change her face.
Would she do that, or couldn't she use the same channel with the same things, keep doing what she's doing, and then whenever she earns something, he gets half of it? Couldn't that also be another way of it?
But that brand gotta go.
So again, because I know people gonna be saying like, oh, y'all just saying it because it's men and da-da-da. Like he just sat there and said. In the beginning, the way that her whole thing popped off was because the amount of help that he was providing on the back end. Not even help. He was doing the actual gameplay.
It doesn't even matter.
It
doesn't matter. She could be doing 95% of the work. If they legally agreed that it's 50-50.
Let's say it's not. Let's say it's not. Let's say that there isn't any legal documentation. Let's just say that they were in a relationship. They did all these things. What do you say?
He's fucked. He's fucked. But I'm assuming there is.
But let's say there isn't.
There is, by the way.
I know there is. But do you think that he deserves 50-50?
No, if he didn't agree to that at launch, that's her channel. He just helped run. So that nigga was an employee at that point. Yeah, so
you don't even think that because they married that he should get 50% of that shit, bro?
Are you fucking nuts? Go make your own YouTube
If he
channel.
was the one who played the video games, if they were his idea.
But that was early days though. Her gaming channels are like, it's not irrelevant, but everyone knows her for her reactions now.
But allegedly that was his idea.
I'm so sick of niggas with ideas, bro.
I'm
I
dead.
just shit out 25 brilliant ideas tonight. Like, it's not, ideas are easy, bro. It's the execution that's hard.
But let's say he's the one who's also executing. He's the one who's finding it, because that's the other.
He's finding everything and doing it.
Finding the clips, setting and situating. She just shows up.
It doesn't matter, bro.
It don't matter.
It's irrelevant. He could be doing 99% of the work.
I mean, I get what Agent is saying, because then that would technically be like she's employing him, so she would have to pay him a salary, and whatever that salary ended up being, yeah.
And she's just the face. It doesn't matter if you don't legally agree to what you feel like.
We're not
you're
talking about legally. We're talking about how you feel, bro.
He got finessed.
He got finessed.
He got finessed. But I just don't like when people say things like he's the brains of shit, because you're looking at things so black and white, bro. Are you saying she's dumb?
Possibly.
You think she just did? You think she's been doing this professionally for 10 years? Dumb?
Possibly.
It's impossible.
Possibly.
It's impossible. She's smart. If we went into Playback and we didn't agree on things ahead of time, and then let's say you were doing the lion's share of the work, you were editing the videos, you were coming up with ideas, you were
but Agent's the face,
etc., etc. You were talking more in the videos, like you carried. Shit didn't work out, and now I'm upset because you have the house.
In theory, I would say I should get majority of it.
Who gets to make that up? Who decides that?
We're just talking about off a moral. Off of like how you personally feel.
Bro,
if I did the lion's share of the work, why would I not get the lion's share of the earnings?
That's true.
I think that morals have very little to do with it.
No, fair, but I'm asking your opinion on it though.
Yeah, I think if what I would do morally, very dependent on the role he played. If he was the brains of the operation and she was just a fucking puppet that was being moved like this, then I think he would deserve the majority, not just half. I think he would deserve way more than the majority of it.
That makes sense.
Because then he was the nigga that put things in place.
We're not even talking about all the moral support that he gave her, back rubs,
I'm dead.
Sometimes putting the curtains up,
ordering in the couches and stuff like that.
All like the motivational speeches late at night.
All the motivational speeches, the back rubs and stuff like that. And God knows he had to answer the phone for the sponsorships and the emails and stuff like that. So I think when you put everything on the table, bro.
Hey, boy.
All the things that he did. He should get 50, man. Hey, King, get your 50, bro. Hey, King. Hey, King. But I'm gonna tell you right now, hey, King, whatever your name is, if you ain't sign that paperwork, you're fucked, my boy. I ain't gonna hold you,
but
bro.
Like, that's why
there's no proof. There's like literally no proof that what
he
you
did. He did. There's no way he did it. Like, he can't be the brains of the operation and dumb.
Yeah.
So look, that's why I say you need a prenup, bro. Because in the same situation like this, if they don't have an operating agreement, someone's fucked here.
That's
true.
So
it's better to just establish things ahead of time. There's no mess. But the niggas that don't have much to offer be hating a prenup. Oh God.
Yeah.
I swear, bro.
Because if it was really,
bro, I could have nothing to offer, but I would still get a prenup. Like, I don't like, bro.
If they both agreed on how
I came with nothing, I'll leave with nothing. I don't care.
Signed it easily because the amount of money they're going to make is probably more than she probably could ever make on her own. If it's how it's set up, right? So she would really have no problem with signing a prenup if he can really help her elevate. There is no prenup, and if there is no operating agreement, it's gonna be kind of tough, my boy. Unless you just got like loads of text messages and emails and like irrefutable proof that you.
I think everything would have been said.
Even then, that's gonna be very difficult to like. What you call it, bro? Her name is all over everything. She is the brand. She is the face, bro. It's gonna look like it's like, bro, she did it, bro. She did everything. From the things in which we've always done on this channel is that, and our iconic clip of us laughing at some of the bullshit that women be saying, the level of influence and input that from what everybody knows in the community he had in building up the brand Sssnpierwolf, et cetera, is so different from like the arguments that we hear from certain women, because the stuff that y'all, like a lot of the things that women say about these conversations about building a man and helping him, et cetera, it's so far removed from what actually happens that the only thing that they know how to say is, oh, I picked up the phone and I answered some emails, so of course I deserve 50%. That's a difference between this man is literally coming up with the ideas, executing behind, and she's just the face. Allegedly. That's just what allegedly been stated. So if that is the case, just also forget the legal aspect of it. My stance would be
plan setter. I don't even know if that's the right word or term.
She helped up a man, she aided him in the process, and he went from, $50,000 a year to like $2 million. His whole company, his identity as that person, heavily influenced based off of her, then yes, I would assume that she would also deserve some type of revenue from that. I think that she would. However, that's not most of the situations. This is a very unique situation where we're talking about somebody they have irrefutable evidence, and legally speaking, 50% of the company that they're running. And on top of that, he was actively participating in building that up throughout the process as well. Yeah, he deserves 50%. Get that shit, my king. Get your money, man. Get every dime you deserve, dog. Because you put that time in, bro. You sacrifice all that time. Know your value. Know your value, king. Don't let them tell you anything other different, bro.
Yeah, don't lower your standards, bro.
Don't lower your standards, bro. No. You deserve it all.
You deserve that, bro.
You deserve it all. Nobody doesn't know what you've been through, all the back and forth. You deserve better. You deserve it. Every single last bit of it. Get the 50-50. They don't know what he been through, bro.
Yeah. We don't know either.
You don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he broke up with her, so who knows what could have been going on behind the scenes. We don't know. We have no idea. So I'm not even going to sit here and question him. I'm not going to question. What do I look like questioning him when he won 50%? Ain't my there. I'm not there. But from what I see, 50% and more. 50% is bare minimum in my opinion. 50% is bare minimum.
He might deserve 60.
If you're going to ask me, seriously?
Yeah.
85. I think he deserves 85. We don't even know the amount of times he's had to do the dishes. Bro.
The dishes.
No.
Yeah. Do her laundry.
Mop the floors.
Sweep. Vacuum.
Have you tried to do laundry in a 7,000 square foot mansion, bro?
Yeah, that's a lot of walking.
The laundry room is normally from the bedroom. Do you know? She wasn't.
You gotta have something to push.
Laundry. She wasn't cleaning the car. She was recording. Yeah. She was recording the things the gameplay that he had already played himself. He double dipping in a relationship. I'm doing the hard work at the job and then have to turn around and clean the house.
That's like 2 jobs.
Yeah.
That's 2 jobs. That's
I'll say 3.
Bare minimum. Get your money, King. Get your money, bro. He's actually doing her a favor to just do 50.
Bro. Yeah, bro. That was funny.
Hey, I say 85, dog. You're being generous with 50, dog.
Push it up to 90.
Generous, bro. But let us know down low. And until next time, we'll hear Sssnpierwolf out. But until then, we'll see you all later, man. Peace.
But yeah, if there's an agreement, then she's most likely going to win. Back when Sssnpierwolf tried to call out people like Girl Gone Gamer and many others for fake gameplay videos, it's wild considering that she has always been on the same boat with the allegations for faking content. Yeah, that is crazy though. I couldn't see, that's why I couldn't read. Yeah, it's because I can't read. Like, subscribe, see you guys later. Hope you have a good day or night, and bye.